Sarah came outside the company's building. The conference was over. Lampposts were shimmering under the evening sky. There were trees laden with crunchy brown leaves all around. The air smelled like cinnamon and autumn. She had come to Tokyo to attend a conference on digital innovation. In the night, she had a flight back to home. She didn't want to go to her empty hotel room where there was nobody to ask her, "How was your day?" She felt lonely and slightly sad. Sarah had always been fascinated by trees. She had heard in Japan there are abundant of cherry blossom trees. She decided to stroll around the streets of Tokyo to marvel at and spend some time with trees. Also, this was the best way to kill the hours away. It was a peaceful, slow, and quiet city, in a world that's just rushing by. Japan had learned to stay still and revere silence. That the silence was not empty. She could hear the distant hum of traffic, children laughing and playing, chirping of sparrows flying in sky, murmur of leaves whispering in the breeze. Perhaps that's why they say listen to silence. It has so much to say, thought Sarah. Suddenly she spotted working on a street side stall near an old yellow tree. The girl was calm and quiet, working peacefully, just like this city. She went near her. Something was sizzling in the pan. "What are you making?" asked Sarah. "Oh, I'm making French toast," girl replied politely. Japanese are very mild and well-mannered people. Sarah had a flashback. Her best friend in school used to daily bring French toast in lunch. Sarah got nostalgic thinking of good old school days. Life now was so rushed. "What's your name?" she asked the girl. "Kaharu," replied the girl. "You know, my friend Rita used to daily bring French toast in her lunchbox. Her mama would make splendid chocolate-stuffed pancakes." Really, Kaharu's eyes lit up. The two girls started blabbering like old friends. Kaharu told her she teaches maths in school in the morning. Sarah was spellbound to learn this. It was common in Japan for highly qualified intelligent people to start small businesses alongside their high-paying jobs. "I used to have lots of spare time in the evenings. That's why I started selling French toasts," Kaharu told Sarah. "Do you cook?" Kaharu asked her. "I barely get time," Sarah replied. Then Kaharu taught Sarah how to make French toast, how to caramelize it around the edges. Kaharu gave some fluffy and luscious French toast sprinkled with icing sugar to Sarah. "This toast is yellow, just like the leaves of this tree." Sarah pointed to the tree nearby. The moment Sarah took a bite, butter melted in her mouth. It was crispy on the outside and incredibly soft on the inside. It was heavenly and divine. "It's outstanding, Kaharu," said Sarah with utmost admiration. Before leaving, Sarah fumbled in a pocket to grab something. It was a bracelet made of seashells. "It's my gift for a friend I made in Japan," said Sarah while handing it over to Kaharu. "You keep bracelets in your pockets?" Kaharu was puzzled. "I live near an ocean. Sometimes I go and sit beside the sea, collect shells from the shore, and make bracelets for people I love. A few days ago, I made this bracelet. I was wondering who to give it to. Today I found my answer." She thanked Kaharu heartily and waved goodbye. She had taken few steps when Kaharu called her from behind. She packed some French toasts and paper, shoved in Sarah's hands. "It's for your journey," she said with misty eyes. City lights of Tokyo were twinkling beneath the plane. Sarah, sitting by the window, was lost in her thoughts. She looked at the French toast in her hand. She whispered, "Some journeys are not about places. It's about people, and sometimes all it takes is a kind girl who teaches maths at school, a conversation, a shared laughter, a slice of French soft to stay with you forever." She took a bite of her toast. It was slightly warm, and suddenly she was back under the lamppost near the yellow tree.